Wow. Do I need to update that? Because the Quintex is added 2 members. Welcome back to the Paint and Pendulum. Brother Handuk and Albert Fish have joined the party, and the video should reflect that. Welcome back. It's been 2 weeks. And Bearbash Buttersby is going to give us an update from what happened last time.
Last time around, we just finished up that deadly skirmish with the lizard men, humanoids, and Fakes and Jorge come through and they find Handuk and mine dead bodies. They're able to get Handuk up, and he tells them about the fight that we had. So I'm dead, so they leave me around for now. But they track the cave nearby, and Fakes is able to use invisibility to scope out the entire cave system. And Fish, Havel, and Carnath are each being held in different rooms, and there's 3 guards: the 2 henchmen and the Mind Invader, Cobra Commander. So they come up with the plan, and to get them out, Fakes goes in and is immediately discovered. The plan did barely started before we were discovered, and Jorge ran in to help him while Handuk freed Fish. And then as the fight went on, the Cobra Commander was able to get caught in a web with Jorge, leaving time for everyone to get the henchmen and eventually the Cobra Commander himself and free everybody. So we looted 3 scimitars, 3 longbows, and the Ring of the Pit, which gives us immunity to poison. I don't know if we ever divvied those away, but we have those now. Then United for the first time, besides myself, who was dead. They move on, and we pass through a forest filled with a very thick fog with vague sound of children's laughter. And a bird flies, and we follow this strange bird to a tree that has a tunnel, cave-like entrance, a secret entrance. And once inside, it leads underground to a different part of the forest with a sort of gnome fortress. Is gnome the correct word, DM?
They are forest gnomes.
Forest gnomes. Yeah, so this forest gnome village is under siege currently. We'll undoubtedly learn more about that this week. And Handuk's High Mother is found there, who we had desperately been looking for. And thankfully, she was able to revive me. So now we're waking up from the rest and getting ready to continue the journey.
Yes. Good. It's, an amazing update from someone who is dead.
We're back now.
Bravo.
Yeah, good job. Mother Portabus was able to bring you back to life, inject you back with the very life essence that you needed. Okay, so you are back. You are also very much under siege in the fort at Mist Lake. Folks, talk to me. What do you want to do?
What kind of rest have we had?
You've got a full rest. You had a full rest overnight. A couple of things.
The situation of the siege. They're close to
I must speak to Mother Portabus.
Okay. Let's talk.
Well, Mother, dear Mother, I've come here so many miles away from the homelands of Matria, and not one of my companions has taken the Matrian oath yet.
You failed?
Yes.
I don't understand.
I could not sleep last night.
Brother,
With the thought of this.
why, brother? You've come here to relieve me, and yet, can I trust you? Can I trust you with the folks? These good farce gnomes. Have you met Grady, Paddywin, Mistletoe, Gentlekin?
No, I have not.
Such a energetic people. Energetic, effervescent, ebullient. Just, I feel younger being around them, quite frankly.
Yes, that would be
Younger.
fun.
But I worry that you come here with one of your members dead, having not taken the oath. You straggle in, and I'm supposed to leave in the middle of a siege. I don't know.
I am terribly sorry. I promise you, I had a vision last night of the mothers of your council and of the other mothers' council, and I shall not heal. I shall not heal one until they have taken the oath. I promise you this, Mother. I will not heal another until that one has taken the oath. To make up for this, I am sorry. I will pray on this.
Well, I'll stay a day
I
or
know
so.
not what to do with the siege. You know, these military matters are beyond the scope of my theological ways.
Well, they don't seem to be bothered. They don't seem to be nervous, and I'm not nervous. I mean, obviously, we will deal with whatever comes. I'm not worried. They aren't worried. I'm not worried. But it does seem ominous.
Life will prevail.
Okay.
Life will prevail.
Couple of things to note. Mother Portabus creating food every day. They're under siege. She's creating food. She's creating water. She's keeping these people alive. The water source from the creek has been cut off by the siege. So she is the one doing that right now. There are 40 forest gnomes here. She's essentially using her powers to keep them fed, keep them hydrated. That is her mission. Are you capable of doing that?
Capable of doing what?
Creating food and water for
Negative.
40 gnomes.
No, is she leaving?
Well, Handuk is here to relieve her. She's been recalled to Matria. So that is a major issue right now that has to be solved. Water supply, food supply.
I don't think I have anything.
And you said the creek was dammed.
The creek has been dammed. Yep. You can see a dry creek bed right through the center of the fort. It is dry as a bone.
Do we have numbers on the besiegers?
Not yet.
Was this damned intentionally by the gnomes or by
No.
the besiegers?
No. There's definitely a siege. They dammed the river. You can see it. It's about a mile away.
Perhaps we could destroy the dam?
Yeah, can we see how many people are guarding the dam?
You'd have to leave the fort for that.
Can I send my owl?
Can we send a gnome?
Mhm.
Small,
Can I send my
right?
owl?
Territory. They should have stealth bonuses.
Tempest can fly high above
That's
and
a
just let me
suicide
know.
mission.
Okay, the
What's,
owl.
what
Yeah.
the-
So what's your range on communicating with the owl?
Well, so the range, oh boy. So the range is for me to look through it with my own senses, but I can also just give it a command
Okay.
and tell it to go look. I won't be able to see directly, but then I can have it tell me what it saw. No,
Okay.
I mean, it won't be perfect.
Right. Okay. So let's say
It's 100 feet for clarification for my telepathy.
Yeah. So it's definitely not going to be able to. So you give it a command, it flies. It goes to.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, very artistic.
It goes.
The bare
up,
legs with a short
It
skirt.
comes back within half an hour, and
Yeah,
it
you look
gives
fine like
you
that.
a basic report. How much detail can it give you?
I believe that is entirely up to you, DM.
All right. So here's what you find out. There are a number of let's see how much detail. Okay. So there are a number of monk type creatures, monk type humans at the top of the dam. They are preparing things. They're working up there, and there is one notable human woman that is in black leather armor, talking to what appears to be a leader at the top of the dam. So, numbers wise, there are roughly 20 or so of these monk type humans up there.
I relay what Tempest has relayed to me back to the party, let them know of these 20 figures and the details of which they appear to be monks, and they do appear to have some sort of leader.
What are like the wall situations? Like how many? Is it like
In the fort?
yeah? What's the
Oh.
fort?
Yeah, so it's Palisade Walls. So we're talking about wooden logs that are sharpened to a point at the top and driven into the ground. So think of a let's say a old frontier fort where the let's say the army was out west in Kansas. They would set up a fort. I do have a photo of it. I just need to find it. But yeah, think of like a wooden fort. And I'm about to bring it up.
Is the fort itself the gnome's home, or is the forest the gnome's home, and they just fortified in this spot? Like, is there anything worthwhile in the fort for them, or is it just where they chose to defend, this part?
Yeah, it looks like they basically chose this spot to defend. And they set this up when it looked like they were going to be attacked. They set up a small fort, so everyone can fit in here. They have huts, they have yurts that they can sleep in. You guys can sleep in. They're pretty well defended. The gnomes themselves do not seem very concerned at all. But then again, they haven't gone a day without food. They haven't gone a day without water. They've had Mother Portabus here to deal with any minor injuries. They know it's not safe, so they've tried to do the water thing where they go to the lake and actually get fresh water from the lake, and they know that they're being attacked. They know that there are scouts that will attack them if they leave the fort, but as long as they're in here, they feel pretty safe.
Have they gotten any demands?
The only demand that they've gotten is to give up and leave.
So they would have to leave. They can't.
Yeah, and they've gotten a couple of like countdowns, like you have 3 days, that kind of thing. But they've not been attacked. The defenses of the fort itself have not been tested.
How long have they been here?
So they've been here 2 weeks.
Can we parlay?
You can try.
I'd like to
You
ask
want to?
whoever the head gnome is, or Mother Portabus, whoever would answer this. Do you know any details about your attackers? Are they foes of yours or bandits?
She doesn't know anything, but Grady, Paduin, Mistletoe, Gentlekin, he tells you that they are from across the mountains. They are the Kledgy clerics. He doesn't know why they're attacking through here. They've never really had problems with them before, but he's not worried about it. He thinks that if they just wait, eventually it'll get cold in the mountains and they'll go back home. They're not dressed for winter, and he's not concerned. So his plan is to just wait them out.
And Grady, is there anything particularly valuable that you gnomes possess here?
No. Like, we don't know. He actually, other than we take care of the forest, like, other than that, we don't have anything.
Is there sap wood? Is that here?
Well, I mean, sure, we have sugar maple, but sure. I don't know that they would attack us over our syrup. It's possible. Hadn't thought about it. They haven't demanded it, and it's not even season for that. We haven't even started collecting it yet.
Am I right in thinking, maybe one of you guys can help? Is that what they were looking for in Broadwalk? Isn't that what we learned about as the resource, or is that something else?
It's just the trees are the resource.
Trees itself.
Okay. I would like to say something. I have the ability to create quite a bit of water. Now, if you see my prayer when I do it, it doesn't look that good, but it works. I could create up to 100 gallons a day. 100.
Well, that will solve the water problem for sure.
And Barabash, didn't you used to give the beggars some sort of berries when they came by your old establishment?
I forgot my berries.
So the problem we have here, gentlemen, is that we don't have enough food. Because in my thought, we should just sit in this fortress until they wear out and their thin clothes leave them cold.
But they got all the water and all the fish. Don't you think they're
We
digging
need
in
fish.
now? Why?
Okay, so a couple of things here. When you see this map, Miss Lake is this area. I don't know if you can see my mouse, but in this area down in this corner. And Sokor Pass is where the Kledgy are coming through. So they are sort of damming this area here, and they are trying to sort of attack the people of Miss Lake.
Perhaps we should just let them besiege us and then sneak out invisibly, like we snuck into the snake cave, you see. Get behind them, and then you guys know what to do. I don't do that sort of thing, though. You know, Butter. You, Butter.
What are the gnomes armed with?
Nothing that you can tell.
Okay.
They're
Yeah.
armed with nothing.
Nothing.
They might as well be matrions.
Let's attack them at night.
I don't think we can win a fight at all.
Not a fight, just a
That's
small
the spirit.
sortie.
That's
We'll
the
just go
spirit.
in, do a little bit of damage, and run
Yes.
back out.
No, not all of us. Not me. I'd be useless out there, for God's sake. I'd be left behind. You'd be running away. I'd be laying there. Trust me. Unless I have a horse, maybe,
We
and
try
that
to
would
like kidnap the leader. We could do that. We could like sneak in and bring someone back and hostage.
or maybe lay a trap for them. Huh?
But, yeah, we could.
We could like go out into the woods, and if they like come and try to siege the gnomes, we could attack them from behind their lines.
Can
The
we
question
sabotage?
Why are
What are their
they
resource
damming
lines?
up the
Can we
damn
blow up like,
river?
their food storage? We're how far away? Sicker Pace,
Sokor Pass?
Sokor Pace.
Yeah, it's about a mile.
Look, guys, haven't you ever hunted beaver? All
What's
you
the
gotta
scale of this dam? I'm sorry.
all you gotta do is go start messing with the dam, and the beavers come out, and that's when you pick them off.
I'm down to do like some sort of sabotage or night raid, but I think we should have like another objective besides just like pick a few off and get out.
Whatever they're working on certainly is not in the benefit of the gnomes. That's for sure. That's
What
for sure.
What about Matria?
I mean,
Wasn't
theoretically,
Matria just
the-
what chop down the trees, plant potatoes?
No, we just want to have more people.
I mean, we don't have to do anything, right? Like once the mother leaves, like we could also leave.
Yeah, that's an option.
I can't leave. I
Why
can't
can't you?
leave. Butter, I just saved your life.
You leave
You're
with us.
not even taking the
Do
budget
you
and
know
road.
any loyalty to gnomes?
Yeah, he's been sent.
I've been
to-
sent here.
He's here to relieve Mother
This is
Portabus.
what I'm here for. I guess you could go on your way. That wouldn't
Okay.
be very nice, though, would it? I won't stop you. I got a heart of gold, after all.
He's been a miner. No, he hasn't been a miner for a heart of gold. But some of you may have been. I think Havel has been a miner for a heart of gold.
We can't just abandon these creatures. They are being attacked, but we don't know why. We should find out why first. And if it's for unsavory reasons, we should at least sabotage the dam to buy them time.
What did they
Why would we sabotage
look over and see what's happening with that horn?
You hear it
What is that?
coming
Great.
from the dam.
Grady, what is this? What is this noise?
It's been happening for the last week. There's only 2 of them. It only went off twice. Yesterday it went off 3 times. The day before 4. I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure it's fine.
What are those numbers again, you say?
Well, it just went twice. Yesterday was 3 times. The day before that was 4.
So it's a countdown.
Countdown.
But I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. You hear the sound of children's laughter. But it's the gnomes. But they delight. They seem unconcerned. Wholly unconcerned by their situation.
Was the numbers that Jorge's Al saw at the dam that was sabotaged? Is that their whole encampment?
Well, I mean, you only have one report from the owl.
We don't know if there's more. Could be. Could not. Is that what you're saying?
I'll
That's-
ask Tempest to do. I'll ask Tempest to
Do the gnomes know
another
anything?
flyover.
About
to
Okay,
see
so yeah, what he tells you
anything
is
else.
Yeah, he finds that there are other scouts in sort of the surrounding. It's very tough, right? When you guys came in, there was just complete fog cloud, right? The whole place was obscured with a fog cloud. So the Kledji are really having a hard time pinpointing exactly where this fort is, just like you guys did. But you get the sense that they are sort of patrolling through the fog cloud with some scouts. You don't know how many there are, but you get the feeling that it's not safe to just walk around outside of the fort.
Perhaps we could ambush one of these scouting parties. That might be a manageable force.
Do the
Or
fort
even just one.
do the
Could we like
forts
sleeping
have
spell
any
one?
allies?
What's that, Carnath?
Do the forest gnomes have any allies that are nearby?
Allies. I mean, sure. I mean, we've got the squirrels, we've got the raccoons, we've got the deer, but the deer, you can't really
What
count
about
on the deer.
what about like allies that might have swords and could come help you?
Swords. That seems superfluous.
Do you
Do
know
any among you
people?
have any swords?
No, we definitely don't have swords.
Do
What
you
about
know,
allies in the forest?
A good knocking on the head with a shillelagh? Who needs a sword? You just knock them right on the head.
do you know the frog people?
The bullywugs? Terrible creatures. Ugh. Swampy. I mean, have you smelled them?
Do you have any friends in the forest at all? Animals? Weird things?
Yes, like I said, we have the squirrels, the raccoons, quite nice. Don't get along with the opossums that great. The deer, skittish, as noted. The birds, obviously, the birds are nice. Some of them are quite sing-songy. Others, screechy. They will screech and until you leave them alone, and then they will eat. Obviously eat the acorns.
Yeah.
It comes and goes with the birds. You ask me the type of bird, I will tell you how I feel about them.
What about
Cardinals,
bears or
big
wolves?
fan. Oh no bears or wolves. No,
Nothing
This
aggressive.
is a
What
this is a forest of
we picked
this is
up?
a forest of this is a civilized forest. We wouldn't have any bears or wolves in this forest. This forest, no.
What sorts of armor have we picked up again, guys? Because I can't sneak very well in my armor, but I thought we've collected some like lighter armor that we might be able to sneak and go take one of these scouts and figure out what this
Would Handuk be suspicious? Would a priest be suspicious to these combatants if he wandered up to them?
I think we all would.
Yeah.
Even like a traveling priest, though? Do they have any reason to view him negatively?
Well, he's coming from inside the perimeter.
Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah.
Look, I can sneak. Who else can sneak? We could sneak out and try to ambush one, take him hostage.
I can go wolf and sneak up with you as like a wolf or something that's stealthy.
In this situation, I would say the most stealthy people should go up and sneak like wolves in the night into their camp and figure out exactly what these foul people intend to do with these kind, gentle, fun-loving, childlike gnomes.
I mean, I'll go and spy if you want.
Could we ask Fakes for a little invisibility?
Fakes seems to be otherwise occupied.
I
As I was saying, a cardinal trustworthy. You can always count on a cardinal, a goldfinch. Yeah, one time you think there's only one goldfinch. Next thing you know, there's actually 5 of them. You don't know. It really takes time to get to know them. They all seem the same at first. They're like twins. It takes a lot of time around a goldfish to start. Goldfish. We're nowhere near the lake. The goldfinch, you have to get to know them before you can tell them apart. But they each have their own personality. But you know who's terrible? The worst? The blue jay. Terrible. Just whiny, screechy. They never want to be anywhere near you. They will screech you until you leave them alone so they can eat alone. Very non-social. But on the other side, the mourning dove, too social. They will fart around you. They will eat around you. They will sit on the ground. They do no work. They just pick up the trash from other birds. They don't care who's around. They never clean up after themselves. Really not polite. What were we saying? Allies? Yes.
Question for DM. If I were to become a giant wolf spider, it says that the spider can climb difficult surfaces, including upside down on ceilings, without needing to make an ability check. How wooded is the forest, and could I move through the forest just in the trees?
Yeah, so you're in a meadow, pretty open meadow area. So there are trees between you and the pass where the dam is, but I wouldn't consider it a forest that you could just completely move from tree to tree. It's not quite that. Yeah, it's more like a forested area moving into rocky terrain up to sort of a river canyon. Think of it that way.
Okay, I could have swore that we picked up a chain shirt from the Sahuagin that we killed, right?
I'm not sure that's true.
We got the tridents from them. I don't remember
where. I can certainly look
I think I'm wearing it.
Oh, you're wearing it?
I think we got a breastplate for sure.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
That's what I'm wearing.
Yeah,
I'm wearing
breastplate.
breastplate.
Yeah. That's right.
I still think if we want to find out what these guys are doing, we need to capture one of them and find out. And,
I agree.
The easiest way to do that is to do some counter. One of the things that's important in the tribe's warfare is capturing the other people's scouts so that they can't scout you and you can scout them. So I think we need to figure out what the best way is to capture one of these scouts that moves around in the mist. And
I agree with you, Leather Tongue.
And so I think we need to do that.
Are they human?
You are eloquent
The
for a dragon kind.
They are human. Yes.
Yes, we need to capture exactly. It is such an intelligent plan.
It's a basic principle of warfare. So that's perhaps something we can do if they're not actively attacking the gnomes. I think that's what we should do. And maybe, Jorge, you can leave your owl here. And if they do attack the gnomes, your owl can come find us. And we'll be able to dash back to fight.
Certainly.
Actually, Jorge, that owl should not be getting a lot of sleep at this point. I think that owl should just be continuously and never-endingly circling around, but also hanging out with the other owls so it doesn't look out of place.
So socially, it adapts, it evolves.
Yes.
Right.
The thing about
Yeah.
owls, just they can be vicious creatures. We think of them as cute, very, very vicious. Squirrels, not fans of owls. You know who doesn't like owls at all? Field mice. Don't like them. But the owls, they don't like the fog. We've put up the fog. Obviously, the fog. You figured it out with a little bit of help from a friendly cardinal. May or may not have helped you along the way. But the owls, they can't see the squirrels and the mice because of the fog, and the owls have had to move back into the forest because they cannot kill the mice.
Is there anything you can do to help us see through the fog?
Why would
Here's a
I?
question.
No, the fog is the. I mean, the wood you see are glorious walls. Our glorious walls, sure, but the fog is the real defense.
Right, but if you wanted to go out into the fog, find some of these clergy,
why?
Figure out why they want to attack you and force you to leave, we would have to go out into the fog to do that.
But they're very clearly up at the dam. I don't have a way to. I'm not dismissing the fog. I'm not doing that.
I wasn't asking you to dismiss the fog. I was just wondering if, since you controlled it, there was a way for you to see through it.
Here's a question. Yes. Does the dark vision sense work with fog? Can you see in fog with dark vision?
I don't think so, but infravision possibly.
What could it possibly be?
Infravision? I don't know if that's even a thing anymore. Let me see.
No, the rules. If it's like the fog cloud spell, no, you can't see through it.
It is fog cloud. It's a very powerful, amplified fog cloud.
It obscures everything.
Yep, that's what I thought. So think of this as these forest gnomes have sort of collaborated in a concentration spell to sort of create a large-scale fog cloud that is their defense.
It seems to me that the basic situation we have here is a time bomb. We know that there's a countdown. We need to send someone out there, like Albert Fish out there.
I'll go.
He doesn't mind.
These gnomes don't even have weapons. All they have is fog and a palisade. We need to go out there. We need to be stealthy. Bring your owl with us, because the owl is the best scout we got.
Once we get past the mist, how far is out the mist, dear gnome? How far does the mist?
Well, obviously, depending on wind, depending on. Well, depends on how high the sun is in the sky, of course. In the morning, it's much larger. And then as the sun tries to burn it off, we have to fight it off. We apply. So really, it depends on what time of day. Like, what time of day are you asking about? What would you... It all depends, It's not entirely a fixed item.
The mist works for our advantage just as much as it works for their disadvantage. But they are preparing something. Otherwise, they would have already attacked.
Ah, yes, but we have the walls and we have the mist. What else could we possibly need? And we have your amazing amount of gallons of water. I mean, it's clean water, too. Such clean.
Perhaps they are building a battering ram. A battering ram.
They wouldn't know where to batter. The fog. It's the perfect plan.
All right, what do we think about this? What if
they have scouts just wandering on the lands, just wandering about?
Yes, but they find the wall, and then what? They get lost in the fog again. It's so simple and so perfect.
What if I droid into an eagle? I have keen sight, and they don't know that I'm a droid. I can tell Fish where they are in the mist, or show him where they are, and we capture one.
Yeah, I don't think you can see through the mist.
Even with keen sight?
Don't think so.
We need something with a strong sense of smell. A bear. A wolverine.
That's threatening. Do we want threatening?
Yes. You transform into this creature, whatever dark magic you use.
All right, what about keen smell? Would that work?
It should work amazingly.
Yeah, I would think so.
And you sniff one out. You start roaring. Albert Fish comes up, helps you take the scout, bring him home, keep him alive, and we'll very gently find out what he knows.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's the best thing to do.
I could
All
just
right.
go with you. I'm stealthy
You
myself.
shouldn't go with yourself. I would fear for your very life. And we wouldn't want you to... But let me ask you this. Before you decide to leave, will you take the oath? Please.
No, but Karnath told me he would.
That's not true.
I hope you do not come back injured.
All right, so I'm going to go Cave Bear and let's do this thing.
Barabash, what oath is he talking about?
We're not 100% sure. I think he's told us numerous times. I just continue to block it out. One
He
day I
wants
might
to
take it. I might
baptize
do it
you.
one day.
You understand that Mother Portabus is quite upset with me right now.
So this is bad for your career, brother.
He wants to baptize you with a porpoise.
All right. I guess.
Porpoises are filled with nothing but love, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go out at night in the fog and try to find one.
All right, me and Fish will find one. Should anyone else come? I'll smell it out, and then we can subdue him.
What about the barbarian?
Yeah, Havel could be good. He runs quick. I actually don't think he
Yes.
runs quick, but he's got a lot of heart.
35 feet of quick.
So
That's fast. That's fast.
yeah, I think we all should go.
You sure? I don't know.
The gnomes have the fog. They said so themselves. They'll be fine. Let's go punch some monks.
You realize monks punch back, right?
I think we should just send the two.
And you realize monks
What
are
if
fast,
we all
right?
split up in pairs and
Let's
we each
not do that. Let's stay in one group.
No splitting again.
That was an
Not
intentionally
again.
bad idea.
It's
I
a
think
simple mission. You don't send a tank division to
I think,
attack.
what if everybody else stays like right by the tree though, in case we get got? We
I
have to
think-
come out.
what we need to do is use the owl to find the scout and then set up
We
a
can't use the owl to find the scout because the owl can't see through the fog.
I'm going to find the scout with the smell, with the keen smell.
We need the bear to sniff out the scout.
That's right.
And then Albert Fish and the bear, 2-on-1. If it's 5 scouts, perhaps you should retreat.
We're looking for a solo scout.
Or maybe 2. However many
Or
you
maybe
can
2. Or
handle
maybe
with your... However many you can handle. Remember that they will have to be taken alive. So you may not be able to use your full
So Karnath
strength.
doesn't come, and I think Havel does come.
I simply don't think I would survive such a foray.
What happens if we accidentally kill him?
I would just. How many of you have done this before besides me? And I'm gonna look around.
Okay.
No, I'm going.
I can't
You're
stop.
most likely to kill the guy.
I don't need to kill him.
Okay.
Well,
And
that
I-
would leave me all alone here, wouldn't it?
You'll have the wizard.
Yeah, I can stay behind.
I will.
You'll be alone when we leave, anyways.
I will come with you. For I hate to be alone with these gnomes for too long. then I have to.
All right, let's do it then.
Okay, you wait until nighttime. Okay. Do you go over the walls or do you go down through and back out the way you came in? Out of the hollowed tree.
That one.
We have to go out the hollow tree.
Okay, you go out of the hollowed tree and you are, let's see, all of you have gone. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone make a stealth check.
All right. This is not my specialty, I told you.
9.
14 for Havel.
Which one do I roll?
I actually got a 17.
Which do I do?
You push the stealth button on your character sheet.
I got a 2 minus 1.
Is that dexterity?
It says stealth on your skills.
I got a 18 plus 2, 20.
I don't know. I'm clicking it a lot.
There's like a little button that is the number. You click the number.
You take a plus or minus number.
I got a 10. Or plus 2 is 12.
All right, what's the low score?
9.
9.
I got a 1.
All right, okay. So you guys are very loud. You're arguing. You're
I'm trying to get him to take an oath. as
you're
we're
talking
walking.
about the oath, how important it is, and almost immediately, within 2 minutes, you smell something, and then you hear initiative.
Ooh, 21.
Okay, Karnath, 21. Nice.
6.
12 for Havel.
I also got 6.
Okay, 6. Havel, 12. Barbash.
Which one is initiative?
Fish, you got a 12? Is that right?
I got a 6.
You got a 6. Handuke,
15.
15. Okay, we don't have fakes. Okay, that's everybody. 6. Okay. Okay. Karnath. They actually get disadvantage on their attacks, but they are going to attack.
How many?
You're going to take 2. Sorry. You're going to take 2 short bow attacks.
I am.
You are.
Armor class is 18.
Well, actually, no. I'm gonna roll. Let's see how they roll. So I'm gonna auto roll this.
Remember, I had the worst stealth roll.
Yeah, but you're in that group. There's 5 of you, right? Okay. Yep. Okay. Handuke, you are taking an attack. 14.
Hit!
Hit! Okay. That is going to be a sneak attack. 14 points of damage.
Okay.
14 points of damage on Handuke.
Oh!
Oh,
How much?
no! Sneak attack, 14 points.
Okay.
Oh, Karnath, it's your turn.
Can I tell even the direction that it came from?
Yes. Yes, it's to your 4 o'clock.
Okay, I'm going to walk that direction and then take the dodge action.
Okay, you're walking into the fog.
Yep.
Good. All right.
If I run into a bad
Havel.
guy, I'm going to hit him. But if I don't run into a bad guy, I'm going to dodge.
Okay, Havel.
We are
Hey, you're skipping me.
following.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm
Am I?
15. I got an initiative 15.
Oh, weird. Somehow I had you as a 6.
No, that was Giles. I mean, Albert
Sorry.
Fish.
Okay.
Okay,
15. And dude.
15. I cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay.
And that basically, they have to make a check in order to not attack me. In order to attack me.
Yep. Got it. Okay, good.
A 14 wisdom.
Yep, good. Sanctuary. Good.
And I think as a bonus action, I think I can cast. I think I can cast a. Never mind. All right, keep going.
Okay. Havel.
We are following Karnat's direction. Full sprint, dashing, bonus action, raging. Get up in front.
Okay. Their attack. Okay, they're gonna attack Karnath.
Okay.
13.
No.
Okay. Good. They do not hit. Then you see two people rush out, 2 monks. They rush out of the fog and they attack you with force pikes. They put both hands together like a sort of force fireball, and a pike comes out. And they attack with. Okay. That is 18. One with an 18. The other is a miss.
18 is exactly my armor class.
All right. They hit. 7 points of force damage. You have disadvantage against any target. No, I'm sorry. Nope, you're good.
Okay.
Good thing about this is this attack range is halved when firing through smoke or fog.
Can I see them now?
You can see these two, yes. Albert Fish.
Albert Fish,
All right.
pardon me 1 second. Jay, can I cast Healing Word as a bonus action on my last turn? Remember, I was stalling there.
You were stalling.
I was just stalling. I was trying to figure out if
Well,
I could
you
cast.
cast Sanctuary.
I cast Sanctuary as an action. I was going to cast bonus action of Healing Word on myself. But I don't. Can you cast 2 spells in 1 turn?
Nah, let's do
Is
it
that
next.
a no-no?
Let's keep going.
All right, my bad.
Fish.
All right. I'm going to run in their direction
Okay.
that they went off to, where I hear the scuffle.
Okay. 30
What?
feet in, you see what they see. Two monks.
All right. I'll roll up to one. I'll do a flurry of blows. So here's my short sword. What's their AC?
13.
I rolled a natural 13, so that's yeah, that's a hit. So short sword does 5 points of damage.
Got it.
Second, 17 hit. 5 points of damage. And 11 plus 6, I believe. 17. 7 points of damage.
So what's the total there? 19?
I think it was 17.
17. Okay, got it. Jorge.
I am going to cast fairy. Well, can I see them from where I am, or do I have to move?
No, you're gonna have to move.
I'm going to move until I can see them.
Okay. You,
And then-
you see Fish is engaged in melee.
And can I see his 2 attackers?
Yes.
I'm going to cast Fairy Fire. A 20-foot cube. And I want to catch both of the attackers. They need to make a dexterity saving throw of 13. And
Both fail.
Okay, cool. That is my turn.
Okay. What happens with Fairy Fire?
They are outlined in a golden light, and
Very good.
everybody who attacks them has advantage, and we also the creature can't benefit from being invisible, so I don't know how that works with fog, if it also makes them visible in that.
This is gonna remove a disadvantage because they're now gonna be outlined. So this is very good.
Great.
Very good. Okay. Bear Bash.
Yeah. So have I shifted already? Did I
You
come out of
did
the
because
cave?
that's how
shifted?
you smelled them.
Cool. What would I have to roll to attempt to knock
Yeah,
one
but
over
armor
and just
class
pin them to the
13.
ground for the duration of the fight?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that a potential thing I could do? Could I just pin one?
D20.
And what would I have to roll to do that?
20-sider.
Okay. All right, I guess what we're going to do, we can try to just take the first one out. So did everyone attack the same the same one of the two? It was
Well, only one person has done damage,
Fish?
I believe. Well, no, actually, yeah, I think only one person has done damage. But the 2 monks have Fairy Fire on them, so they're outlined.
Okay, so as the cave bear, I have 40 feet I can go. I'll do my multi-attack, which is a bite and a claw. So I get 1d8 plus 5. So that's 10 on the bite attack. 5
That's a
plus
miss.
5.
It's a miss.
And then the claw attack is 2d6s plus 5.
Wait,
Are
wait.
you
Roll
attacking
to
with
hit?
advantage?
What was that?
Did you roll to hit?
Did I roll it a hit? I did the bite attack 1d8 plus 5. I
No,
rolled
you
it.
got to roll to hit the D20.
Oh, I
hit.
rolled it. Oh, okay.
Did you use your advantage from Fairy Fire?
I don't think he rolled it at all. So
Oh, right. Yeah, so 2 d20s take the higher because you have advantage against them.
I just rolled a 15 d20.
There you go. That's a hit. Okay, how much damage?
So I had 10 on the d8 and then 15 on the d20.
Yep. Okay. So 10 points of damage on the already hurt one, correct?
Yes.
He's hurt. He's very hurt. Very hurt. Very
Now I
hurt.
can do a claw attack too.
All right.
Multi-attack. So I'm going to do that. It's
Roll a D20. Got to roll to hit first, and then we're going to roll damage.
all right. Gotcha. That's a 4.
Yep, that's a miss.
All right.
You can roll another one, and then whichever one is higher you get to use because of my Fairy Fire spell.
Okay. Cool. So that one was 15.
That's a hit.
All right. Now I get 2 d6s plus 5.
He's dead. is dead. Oh, he's expired.
So now we just have to subdue the other one.
Ceased to be. He's an ex-clergy. Okay. Is that your turn? That's your turn. Karnath.
I'll take him alive.
You'll never take me alive, copper half-dragon. That's wrong.
How far away from me is it?
You don't have those kind of jokes to be a copper half-dragon.
How far away from me is it? I'm also.
It's close. You know, 10 feet or so. Very close.
Okay. I am going to use my bonus action to place the Hexblade's curse on it.
Okay.
And then I am going to move up and attack him.
All right.
I got a 24.
That's a hit. Armor class 13.
I did 12 damage to him.
Oh! Okay. Okay, you see out of the fog. Okay, they are going at Karnath. That is a 22 and a 23 to hit.
Those two hit me.
Okay. That is 16 points of piercing damage out of the fog.
Ouch.
Oh, wait. Target is within. You hit in melee, is that correct?
Yeah.
All right. So take an extra 14 points of damage on sneak attack.
I am down.
Down goes Karnath. Shit just got real. Handuk.
By my first action, I will start by casting Healing Word on myself.
Okay. All right. Next.
For 8 hit points, return.
Good.
That was a bonus action. I say, in the name of Matria, heal my wounds. And then I start to... What's going on? It's just immediately, there's arrows coming out of the darkness?
Yeah, out of the fog, there's arrows. There's melee happening, fairy fire. One of the monks is down. One is still engaged with fish. Karnath is on the ground. One of the monks is on the ground.
One of the monks is on the ground dead? Both of the monks are on the ground dead?
No, one is down, dead. And another is engaged with fish. And then Karnath is down on the ground.
Well, he should have taken the Matrian Oath. I say, I'm going to get behind some cover.
Okay. Havel.
So my last round, I dashed ahead of Karnath, so I'm like 70 feet in the woods. I am assuming I'm past the melee. So can I see where these new arrows came from?
You cannot see the arrows. No, but you can see the fairy fire monk for sure. But you cannot see where the arrows came from. You're hearing them. You're not seeing them.
All right. Well, in my frenzied rage, I'll run back to the monk and I'll try to hold him down, keep him grappled, and
grappling move.
Snarl
Armor class
grapple him in
13.
the face.
You're gonna do a strength check if you get him.
I have advantage on strength checks because I rolled a 4 because I'm raging. So we'll roll again, and that was a
But
3.
did you
so
hit him?
for a
Armor
total
class
of 6,
13.
So
No.
no. I rolled the highest
Okay.
I rolled was a
You missed.
8 or
He
a
dodges.
7. So no.
Amazing dodge skills. Amazing. Fish. Wait, nope. They're gonna get an attack. Okay. 2 melee attacks. He's gonna punch you twice. Fish, he's got you. 1 hit, 23. With his fist.
All right, that's a hit.
7 points.
7?
7 points. Okay, that's it. Fish, your turn.
All right. Gonna stab him. That's a miss. And then I'm going to use another flurry of blows. So it'll be 2 more hits. Oh wait, do I have advantage against this guy? 'Cause
Yes.
of fairy fire?
Yes.
Okay. Well, the sword attack. I missed twice. All right. Punching him. 9, 15. That's a hit. And another punch. That's a miss, but another hit.
Okay.
That's 8, 16 points of damage.
Okay. Non-lethal.
I'll try to make it non-lethal.
He's hurt. He's very hurt. Jorge, it is your turn.
I'm going to send Tempest the Owl to touch Karnath with one of his talons, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds through my familiar. And that is going to be at first level, which means you're going to take Alex, roll 1d8 plus 3, and that's how many hit points you get.
Okay.
4.
Good. Anything else?
That is my turn.
Bear Bash.
Oh, sorry, I'm going to drop
I'm gonna
prone.
guess-
You're gonna drop prone. Okay. Bear Bash.
I'm gonna guess. Can I use my keen smell to tell the direction
Yes. Of the arrows.
that
Yes.
the arrow came from? Yeah.
Yes, you can. Roll a perception check. Advantage. Tell me what you hear. What you smell.
I rolled a 16 plus 5, 21.
Ooh, okay. You smell an interesting lilac and nightshade aroma coming from your 7 o'clock.
Is that in relation to the tree entrance? How far away are we? Quite far? Since we got
yeah.
pretty quick.
No, you guys aren't that far. You're about 60 feet or so, and it's let's see how much detail. I'm looking at scent right now. So you can detect within 30 feet, upwind 60 feet. So it's 60 feet from you.
Okay, and do they necessarily know where we are?
Yeah, they seem to know where you are.
Okay, I'm going to assume it's another pair, and I'm going to run straight towards them. And I have strength of 20 as a bear. I'm going to try to just pin one down and keep them there, leaving only hopefully one other left.
Okay. As you run into the fog, everyone sees you run, and you are attacked with an attack of opportunity. That will be a 22 to hit. And that is 8 points of damage. And
Okay.
you see the thing dodge out of the way. the figure sort of hit you and then dodge away back into the mist. You can smell it, but it's really hard to see.
And does that impede my progress to the move I was going to make?
No. I mean, you could keep stomping through.
Or I mean, okay. Can I attack this thing instead? Or is he gone?
It's gone. No, go ahead and attack. You can try.
All right, let's try. I'll try to attack it.
Okay, good. Do that.
Same thing. I'll do the multi attack. So I'll do D20 first. I only got a 3.
Nope, you miss. And it's back into the fog.
All right.
Okay, top of the order, Karnath, you are up.
I'm going to stand up and attack this guy again, attempting to do non-lethal damage by hitting him with the butt of the axe.
Okay.
I got an 8.
Total.
Yeah.
That's a miss. Okay.
But did you? Was that the one who still has Grey Fire? Is this a different one?
Oh,
No, it does. Yeah, it does.
Hold on then.
Okay.
Then I rolled a 26, and that's a 20. So
That's a hit. That's a hit. Can you do 5 points of damage?
I do 2d8 plus 4, so I do a minimum of 6 damage.
Yep. Okay. Knocked him out. Cold. He crumples.
Okay.
What? Okay. Barabash, you have found yourself alone with something that comes out of the fog briefly.
I can't smell it.
Oh, you can smell it, but just in time for it to come up on you from behind. And 19 to hit. What's your armor class in that form?
12 natural armor.
Okay, so you are going to take 21 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. All right. That is Brother Handuk.
All right. Am I in the area of the
No,
melee
you're not.
area
You've been
or
hanging back by the
something?
tree. You can't see anything. You've heard things. You've heard a clunk. You've heard you've heard bow fire. You're not really seeing anything.
I think my best move here then is to cure
What a
myself
hero.
the rest of the way with a nice cure wounds. That's going to be 5 hit points.
Okay.
All right, and I am actively guarding the tree entrance.
Okay, good.
And using it for cover.
Oh, what a hero. Havel, you're standing there. You have a crumpled body, knocked out of a monk. Mission accomplished. What are you gonna do?
I
Did
have
that
to
get
follow.
skipped?
You're next, Fish.
I have to follow the bear. We're mad. The bear's off getting something. So how far can I see?
Yeah, you
Maybe
can't.
don't have to follow
We
me.
need to
can't-
get the bodies and get
You
out.
can't really see.
Yeah, do that.
I saw where the direction the bear went, though, right? I'm going
You
that way.
did. Okay, there you go. Havel, taking off. All right. What you hear as you get 30 feet, you hear the heavy breathing of the bear. And go ahead and do a perception check. Let's see. You probably can find him.
Let's see where I'm at. That is a 6.
Yep. No, not quite. But you generally are in the vicinity. You might have passed him. You're trying to find him. Fish.
I'm gonna grab the body and start heading back to the entrance.
Okay, you do
Not the
that.
body, not the dead body, but somebody needs to grab
Yeah,
the dead body.
The crumpled
The
monk.
crumpled monk. Well, actually, somebody needs to grab. Who's down? Whoever's down.
No. Karnath is back up.
Okay, the dead monk. Somebody needs
Yeah.
to grab him.
Noted. Hooray.
I will grab the dead monk and follow Fish.
Okay.
The dead monk or
That's
the
my whole
knocked
turn. He has the knocked out one, right?
Yeah, he's got the
Then
knockout.
I'll get the dead one.
Okay, your strength is 8. Make a DC 10 strength check to grab him and run with him.
Okay. 11 minus 1.
You just made it. It's an effort, but you got it. Okay, Bear Bash.
All right, with keen smell, I want to sniff out Havel, and I want to run towards him with my head down.
Okay,
And I'm going to pick him up, and we're going to run towards the tree.
I like it. You got him. You smell him. He's not hard to smell. He's got a musk, an undeniable musk. You guys haven't been near a body of water in quite some time. Your clerics have been creating water. You haven't had any to dip in. So there's an undeniable underground, deep miner's musk. And you pick him up and run to the tree. Okay, Karnath.
I'll yell and swear with my maul as we run away.
I'm going to back up towards the tree as well and cast False Life on myself to give myself some more hit points.
Okay.
So I have 7 temporary hit points now.
All right. Is anyone not at the tree? Has anyone not gone to the tree? I think everyone is at the tree, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. You're able to get in and you go down through the tree and you make it back to camp. Good job.
All right, let's tie this one living guy up.
And what does the dead one have on him? Any intel?
Uniform? Uniform could be good.
His uniform is just simply robes. Just robes. You've seen these robes before in the town square of Broadwalk. The man that self-immolated. And other than that, no, he's got nothing on him.
Okay, I need to take over from here, boys. Thank you for your good work.
No.
Seriously, good job capturing him. And now what I need to do, at least this is how we could start. I'm going to create a zone of truth. In this side of this zone, he will have to make a charisma check of like a high charisma check in order to be able to lie.
All right.
I like this.
So if he can't do that, then they can torture him and all that horrible stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to at least try to keep my lawful good.
Okay. Ask your questions.
All right. I don't have the questions. I just had the zone.
Okay.
I haven't even thought of the questions, but it sounds like Karnak has.
Who has the charisma?
I do.
I don't.
Okay.
I got some charisma.
All right. What's his DC on lying going to be?
I have little to none.
Okay, the DC of lying is charisma 14. 14.
Okay. I got it. All right. Ask your questions.
First, I'm asking him who he is.
Oh, I'm going to give guidance to Karnath.
Okay. Me personally, my name is unimportant.
I disagree. What's your name?
My name?
Yeah.
Well, when I was a child, they called me Var. My full name is Varantanu. So that is my name.
What do your friends call you now?
Friends. No. We don't call each other by name.
What do you call each other?
Well, we don't talk much. We are called devotees. So if we do talk and address to each other, we will call each other a devotee.
Where are you from?
It doesn't matter. He's a monk. Who's he working for? That's what matters.
I am a scout. I come from Asperon, across the mountains. We are here to scout the figure out where these gnomes are. That's all they tell me.
Why?
I look night after night. I hear their laughter, and it drives me insane. It drives me crazy to hear them and cannot touch them. I cannot find them. Night after night, I come back with nothing. Even when I find the fort, and I go back, and by the time I get back to camp, I can't remember how to get there again. I try to tell them, I try to explain, and I can't. I can't bring them back. It's infuriating. It's maddening.
What do you want with the gnomes?
They must get out of the way. They must get out of the way
of what?
I don't understand your question.
What do they need to get out of the way of? I'm going to try to intimidate him and indicate that if he doesn't tell me, he might be hurt.
He's clearly just a scout. Does not understand the strategy.
Well, let's think about this. We know that there was 2 horns and there was a countdown, but according to him, they don't know where the fort is, and he can't. There might be some type of effect with the fog that they can't. They'll never remember. The gnomes might be right that they don't have anything to worry about.
Ask him what the horns mean.
Yeah, ask him what the horns mean. Let's do that.
What do the horns mean?
They mean time is running out.
For what?
And I will have failed.
What's time running out for?
They just need to get out of the way.
So how many of you are here?
I can't believe I'm in here. I've been trying for weeks to find this place.
Go ahead and tell me how many of you are here. And I'm going to roll persuasion and get...
Okay.
18.
What is it?
Add your D4.
Oh, 18 plus the D4 is...
Yep.
21.
Okay, he's got a 19. He rolled really well as well. He tells you that there are precisely 23 of them.
Are they all like you?
Well, except for our leader and her, but I don't know what her plan is. But yes, all like me.
Why did you dam the river?
They have to drink. Everyone must drink every 3 days. You cannot survive without water. Even us who have trained our bodies to live without desire, without anything, with only pain. We have trained ourselves, but even us, we must have water. So obviously, we've cut off their water.
Who's the she? The her.
I don't know.
But she's a commander?
Who is your leader?
She's not one of us. I don't know.
Is she superior to you?
I don't talk to her. Our leader talks to her.
All right, I want to ask this question as well. If the horns blow in 2 days and time is running out, but you don't know where the fort is, like the horns are a bluff? Or something else is going to happen?
Kill me or let me go. I do not want to be here in the morning.
You sound a lot like Alderman. Where'd
What
he go?
happens in the morning?
He said the same thing.
I've already failed.
I break a finger.
Thank you.
I'm not used to being the good guy.
Thank you.
They're masochists. Torture
I
won't
think he
work.
welcomes me. He's a weird dude.
And what's the price of failure?
Shame.
Do people have a punishment for shame?
What could be worse than shame?
I'm going to make
What a ridiculous question.
I'm going to make a history
I-
check.
I'm gonna ask him if he wants me to show him.
Shame is the punishment.
I'm asking if he wants me to show him what can be worse than shame and rolling.
Ask him if he wants to take the oaths.
Yes,
Yeah.
I just made an 18 history check.
Okay.
I want to know where this sadomasochist bent from Hesperion comes from.
Oh, great question. So, all right. So, as it turns out, they are sort of a desert people. It is a harsh climate, and long ago they got into a they had a culture that was quite let's say Epicurean, and they had things happen where everything got difficult, and their original leader basically preached that if you have no desire, then you can have no disappointment, and the path to happiness is to rid yourself of all desire. So therefore they have created a culture of punishment, of masochistic discipline to rid themselves of any earthly desires. And they believe the path to peace is through pain.
Okay, I got this. Listen, son. Such a life you could have in Matria. You could have children. You could have a wife, and you could have a life and life and life and life. Look, you don't have to die here. All I want you to do is tell us the truth. I'm telling you, I'm the good guy. These other guys are going to hurt you unless you tell us the truth.
Anduk, you may want to look away.
I have one thing I have to ask you. And I tell you this. I will let you free. I will protect you from all these. I will let you free into the mist if you would just take an oath. Will you take an oath?
How will you rid me of this shame?
No one has to know the oath except us. The oath stays here in Mist Lake.
No one you would tell.
At
Only
this
the
point, I
mothers
start to
will know.
gather the gnomes to come watch.
Only the mothers of love and life will know.
What is your oath?
And I repeat out the matron oath, and I say after me. Say after me. Okay, charisma, persuasion check.
Okay,
Persuasion check.
all right, go for it.
Oh, 19.
Oh, we got a 12. He's in a compromised state. He's
Just
sunk
take
to
the
his
oath.
lowest. What is the
Just- The oath is, you know the oath.
oath?
You know the oath.
Doesn't matter who knows
Here,
the
I'll make that oath real quick. I dedicate my life to the mothers of life and swear to succor upon the nipple of the mothers.
Okay.
And I make him do it.
Okay.
Repeat after me type shit.
All right. He does.
All right.
He does it.
And then I turn my back and I start.
As soon as
And he says, "Wait, I don't feel anything. What? What?
Yes.
You've tricked me.
No.
I tell
You
him it
tricked
looks
me.
different.
Nothing feels different. You haven't removed the shame."
I'm gonna ask Handuk
It takes time.
what the Matrian policy is on deathbed conversions.
It works.
All right, I'm gonna cut this dude's head off.
Oh! I scream out, no! No! No!
You saved his soul, Handuk. You can rest easily.
You did what he wanted to
Okay.
do. We should have left him tied up.
The Matrian Oath. He says the last words. I surrender to the life-sustaining power of Matria. I accept Matria into my heart and surrender to her forevermore.
Boom.
And then the chopping.
You chopped his head in the middle of the forest gnomes?
Oh man.
I didn't do that. He did it.
I mean, we also brought back another dead guy, so clearly
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
The dragon is chopping people's heads off.
It's tough.
What are you doing,
I feel like we
Karnak?
have more questions there.
Karnak! How
Yeah.
dare you?
Handuk,
He
you're
did
one.
not deserve to die like that.
Handuk, you have one
you cannot
job.
simply chop
Keep
people's
people
heads
alive.
off.
You have one
You
job.
cannot. What's that?
You have one job to keep people to take the oaths.
I
Life.
can't help it if
Keep
a
them alive.
burly, strong dragonborn gets in front of me and chops
Yeah.
someone's head off.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
had the Matrian Oath, at least.
right. Okay.
theoretically his soul is saved now. Yes.
Okay. We're gonna cut right there.
I just want to say that Karnath should have put the curse on him after he did the Matrian Oath, which would have been, I think, a funnier and more ironic scenario.
Jorge's been waiting to get back in the stream. Jorge, I don't know how long you've been waiting, but welcome back.
Not that long. I didn't miss anything. I just dropped for like a second.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. We're going to end for the night there. And in the morning will come. The horn will sound and the thing will happen. Bum, bum, bum.
Do we get another long rest?
Until next week. Yes, long rest.
All right.